Just wondering, I think you signed short with the Packers shortly after Jair got hurt, so you haven't really gotten to play with him before. What's it been like just practicing with them during this time? What's it going to be like being on the field alongside with him, do you think?
Practicing has been good with him. Good energy, knows his stuff, technique. I mean, you just see how good of a player he is, and how smart of a player he is. I don't really know too much about playing with him because I don't really know his status or if he's playing or not. So I don't know. But hopefully down the line somewhere, it's good playing with him.
Wes?
Hey, Rasul, you got me?
Yep.
Cool. Hey, I'm kind of going to take a flyer here. I'm just curious with Campbell and everything he's done this year, kind of a redemptive, year for him as well. And you coming in here, had you had a chance to talk to him about just the path you two have been on? And even if you haven't, just what do you think that says about this defense that both of you guys have been able to make the impact you have this season?
Yeah. Well, I call him Moon Pie. But Moon Pie, it's been crazy because would have been able to catch up a lot. Been in a sauna, and we just been having conversations because everyone know Moon Pie went to the Super Bowl with Atlanta and lost. And then next year he was in New England, and then we beat him in the Super Bowl again. So he had 2 back-to-back losses. So we talked about it a little bit here, and then he was in Arizona. So then I came from Arizona. So we kind of got to talking a lot just about our journey and, how just being in the right situation just makes the best football player.
Bill Huber?
Rasul, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Look, I realize you've got bigger fish to fry here with championships and stuff to win here, but if you've taken a step back to consider what you've done this season and what it's going to mean here for you long term, I mean, you've gone from a guy beating around here a bit to a guy who's going to be, I would think, a very much in demand cornerback in free agency.
Nah. I'm not thinking about nothing but 49ers. That's all my focus is on that. I can't think about next year. When I have so many goals, I still have to finish this year.
Kyle Malzahn?
Rasul, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Good, man. If there's anything that I've kind of taken away from hearing, coaches or your teammates talk about you, it's that you love your craft, you love to get better, and you're constantly watching film on that iPad. Just where has that work ethic been instilled from? And can you kind of just talk about, why you feel like it's so important to be the workhorse you are?
Yeah. I think everyone in the league is talented, gifted somehow kind of way. But I think the best players are usually the smarter ones, the ones who know film inside and out and understand what the other guys are doing before they do it. And I think the game is really mental. Physically, everyone can do the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can kind of do the same thing. So I just take on that, just trying to make sure I'm in the top of my game mentally. Because I know physically I can do it.
Wes, go ahead.
Hey, Rasul, kind of follow up to my question earlier. Where did Dre get that nickname from? Was that something from you, or where did that start?
Kind of, yeah. But so when I first got here, maybe the second week, third week, the rookies get the snacks for us and stuff. And somebody bought a box of moon pies. So we was trying to figure out who bought them. So every day we was coming in like, who bought the moon pies? Who bought the moon pie? Who bought the moon pie? And nobody would say they would buy it. But I think Dre bought it, and he not saying he got it. I think he got the moon pies some kind of way. And since he had a moon pie, it's like he got superpowers. Like now it's like Dre can do anything. You know what I'm saying? So we just make a joke about it, like that's his name now, because we think he bought the moon pies into the room for the snacks.
Bill, go ahead.
Never even heard of a moon pie until 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
I don't know. I don't think they're good, but everybody got a different taste. So I don't know.
That's awesome. To my real question, as a guy who's been in playoff games, hell, he's been in the Super Bowl. What is the key for Stokes? Any advice for him?
Nah, man. Just do what you do. It's a regular game. Don't make the moment bigger than what it has to be. You just stay level-headed, stay low, and just make the plays that come to you. Do your job, and that's how we'll win a game. The same way we've been winning games, the same way we'll win in the playoffs. So,
Kyle?
Hey, Rasul, I'm curious, how excited are you for Saturday? You know, playoff football, prime time, packed Lambeau Field, and on top of it, hey, you got the cold weather too. I don't know if you're excited about that, but you know, it's Green Bay living.
Yeah, for sure. It's been cold since I got here, but yeah, I'm excited. I think we as a defense, as a team, we're just ready to showcase what we can do in the playoffs. Yeah, so we're all excited.
Wes, go ahead.
So just with Samuel quick, I know they use him basically everywhere, but what's the biggest challenge with him, and what have you kind of thought of the season he's put together to this point?
He's doing pretty well, all pro for sure. So he's one of the best. But he's just dynamic with the ball in his hands. Once he gets the ball, it's really he make all like his yards after catch numbers is up. So we just got to make sure we try to tackle him as soon as he get the ball and don't allow him to catch and have space to run.